Fall is here and we're ready to take our craft shows to the next level.
We just made this super cute porch post and we're going to show you how we made it, how much it cost, how long it took, and how much we'd sell it for.
With Kim and Garrett made it.
What is up? Welcome back. We know you love to do it, build it, and make it.
And we're here to help you sell it.
So hit that like button, and if you're not yet subscribed, subscribe and tick that bell to be notified of our new videos each week. This week, fall is in the air. Well, not really, but it's getting real close to craft show season.
Yeah, you're not too early. You're almost too late. You know what they say, sweater weather is seller weather.
By the time you see the back to school stuff, you should already have your inventory going, if not ready for the fall craft shows. And we've had a lot of requests during our workshops.
Yes.
For that little porch post, that directional sign post for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people coming in to do it for the workshops. And we noticed that the kits have started to pick up. So I felt like we needed a fall version. We have a Halloween version. We have a Christmas version. But we need like something good for fall. And we didn't want to just make the same type that we made last year. We have a lot of different tools. So this time I wanted to go ahead and put some UV printed accents on each piece to make it pop. Just take it to a whole other level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're going to test it out today. We're going to find out how long it takes to cut, how long it takes to print, how long it takes to paint and assemble. Step 1, we're going to make all of our cuts. I've already created the cut file.
And you can access it on our website at kngmakeit.com under the digital downloads section. This comes with the SVG and the print file, where we'll be adding the accents a little bit later. Now, if you're not yet part of our membership tier, you can become part of the Maker Mafia and access this file as part of your membership downloads.
We'll be cutting all of our pieces out of 1/4" MDF.
Now, not all 1/4" MDF is the same. Our 1/4" MDF that you can also access at kngmakeit.com is laser rated, so it cuts beautifully every time.
We'll be making all of our cuts using our X-Tool P3. This is an 80-watt laser. It has an 18 by 36-inch bed, so I'm going to need to make 2 cuts.
And lastly, you're also going to need a 36-inch 1x2 to use as your post.
Step 2. Now we paint.
We're going to be painting with our Foxy Hues paints. Now, you can find these paints on our website. We're using these because they are outdoor safe. So they're same stuff you paint your house with. So it has all of those outdoor additives. It's UV resistant, weather resistant. And we're going to be using most of this new palette. If you haven't been following us or you haven't seen on our website, we have a moss and timber palette. And this is this cottage, earthy, it's almost a little masculine, but I really love this dark palette, and I think it's going to be perfect for this fall.
Yeah, I was going to say
cozy little holiday, what is the word I'm looking for?
Directional signpost.
It's not really holiday.
Yeah,
fall,
seasonal.
cozy. Yeah, seasonal is the word I was looking for. It's going to be great for this fall seasonal directional sign. We're going to be using most of these colors in this palette, plus a few additional ones that really bring out those fall colors. You know that we need the burgundy, this ambush auburn, and you know we need the orange and the dark golds. All of that just screams fall. The first thing we're going to do is separate all of our little pieces into the colors, because it's easiest to paint if you have them grouped by color. So we're going to just put some of this little tape down, face up, sticky side up. Tape the ends down so it doesn't go anywhere. And if you haven't seen this great tape dispenser, we also offer this on our website by popular demand. We started using it on our Test Cut Tuesdays. We 3D printed them. You can grab one on our website, but you can also make yourself one. These things are great to dispense your painter's tape here instead of having to peel the roll and pull it off.
Have
it's
uneven
nice.
grip.
Yeah,
Not to use your teeth.
Oh, not using my teeth. All right, so I'm just going to put all of my little letters together that are the same color. I guess, actually, I'm going to put it over there. All of yours. You're starting with all the, we're going to be using modified tube sock. So you're going to put all the modified tube sock together, right?
Yep.
Now, I notice in workshops, people are always like, oh my gosh, you got to keep all my pieces together. make sure they're trying to keep their words spelled correctly. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. Just fit the letters together as close as you can.
Yeah, but it doesn't spell bonfire.
Yeah, and then they realize, and they're like, oh yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's like it doesn't matter.
Step 3. Now we're going to print our accents. What Kim likes to call CPP.
Cut, print. Now we've already cut our shapes out. That was part of the cut file. But we're going to do 2 prints. The first print is going to be the outline of the shape. So you know exactly where they're going to lay on your desktop printer bed. Now, this is so that you can use that 0.
Yep, 0 point alignment. You don't have to take a picture. You don't have to take the whole, however long it takes to take the picture and stitch it all together.
Right, yeah.
You're just going to print the outline. We're going to lay these pieces in the outline of the SVG. We're going to print our SVG, and then we're going to lay our pieces inside the outline, and then we're going to print our pictures. I know you're going to ask what's up with the green tape. Well, the green tape is a lot cheaper than those Eufy Make sticky mats. So I lay the green tape down sticky side up, and then I'll print on the green tape, and then I can stick my pieces to that instead of messing up the mat. Step 4. Time to assemble. We're going to put all the little signs together using some Starbond thick, and then we're going to tack them and glue them to the 1x2.
Which is over here.
Using like a 1/2 inch brad. The nail, not the guy.
That's an oldie but a goodie.
These should all be pretty easy and quick to assemble because most of the decorative piece is part of the frame. Like this guy has got the.
I love that. I noticed. Yeah.
So they should be pretty easy and a quick assemble. Now we're putting the solar light on the top of this thing. So I built a little frame that it's going to sit in right on the top. So we're just going to attach the frame pieces with some Starbond and then hit them with a brad. The nail, not the guy. Just be sure. Now this tab is the same width as this guy. So we're going to use this as our spacer.
Okay.
Line it up at the top. Make sure I have some room on the side. I'm going to tack it real quick. And we'll flip it over and do the same thing. All of our little accents are done being printed. They look great. This one looks delicious. And this tiny marshmallow is looking pretty delicious too.
These are what's really going to take this to the next level. And if you're asking yourself, are these going to be okay to sit outside? They are. Because they're UV printed, they also have that protection against the UV sun rays. It's not going to fade them. And they're going to be fine to get wet outdoors on your front porch.
We're just going to glue these in the spaces that I left with a little bit of the Starbond thick. All right, we're gonna line them up on our 1x2, space them out, put a little bit of glue on there, and give them a quick, inconspicuous.
Okay, well,
little
that's
thing.
why I was putting the base together, because I feel like you got to know, where that's going to sit.
All right, now we'll put the little foot together. Little base. Just lost the area.
I already checked it's going to be tight.
She's still gonna be tight. This thing ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere.
That ain't going nowhere.
Like a glove.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Maybe you put the light on top.
Put your hand over it. Boop. I don't know if you could see the light.
So awesome.
Maybe you see the light.
Yeah. I can.
So we know what your questions are going to be. How long did it take? How much did it cost? And what can I sell it for?
Yes.
So how much did it cost? I think we're all in on the MDF, like $6, a couple of dollars in paint. It was just a couple of ounces. I'm going to say $2 in paint. And it was 2.4 milliliters of ink. So I'm not sure what that comes out to be. Like $1 in ink.
If that much, yeah.
Maybe
pennies.
$1 in ink.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the light costs $5. So about $15 all in. How long did it take? The cut took the longest. It took 52 minutes on the P3. So, but I did go ahead and run it on the 100 watt to see what it would do. And I was able to get that in 28 minutes. Everything cut. So
On the bigger bed, bigger laser,
with bigger laser,
more powerful.
ran it a little bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cut paint time. Paint time was about 30 minutes for the two of us to paint it together. I think we could have done it even faster, but we were dilly-dallying. And then the prints, your cute little accents, which are totally worth it because the perceived value goes way up with these guys.
way out.
They take about 30 minutes to print, right?
It took about 30 minutes to print. I did run it on the logo jet where it took 8 minutes for all 5 pieces.
So yeah, we ran it on the Eufy Make for 30 minutes.
Eufy Mate took 30 minutes. Logo jet took 8. So again, this is a great prototyping. It let us see if it's feasible. Yes, it's feasible. Yes, we can batch them out. And then how much would we sell them for?
So I think all in with everything, where are we? Like more like $20.
With time and everything, probably $20, $25.
And then I know easily I can sell this for $75.
Oh, easy.
And
Man.
then I would love to put a little raffia at the bottom to
Oh,
make it look
yeah.
like a little hay down here. I could do that. But that's just added expense and time. You don't really need it, but it does add that little something extra.
Let them do it. Let the customer add something to the base if they need to.
Almost everything we used for this project can be found at kngmakeit.com. We have our Foxy Hues paints, and you can access all of these beautiful colors and our Foxy Hues paints. This entire set comes in a kit. You can get it in an unfinished kit where we send you the MDF and you paint it yourself, or you can download the digital file, which comes with all of the elements that you see here.
Well, it comes with the
including-
CCP. It comes with the cut print.
It even comes with the print files that you see, accents that we've added here. And if you're not yet part of the Make It Mafia, you can join our membership tier where you can access this file as part of your credits.
Well, I'm about out of time. I gotta go make a bunch more of these. Craft show season is right around the corner. It's knocking at my back door. Big thanks to the Make It Mafia. We love you guys.
You did not say knocking at my back door.